Hey guys, it's GirlGotGame.
And PC Aircast.
And we are back with Dear Papa.
Dear Papa and Mama.
And Mama. And our little one inside our belly. Oh, that's going back to the garden.
Right.
Okay, well, I guess we should try to fill the jug with the water here. Right. I'm kind of expecting Mom to just yell at us, but we can try.
But Mom, it's for an important thing.
I need to know how to get out of here, Mom. Can we not? Nani? Really?
Huh.
Okay, I guess we can just talk to Mom then. I don't think there's anything else we can do.
Only priestesses are allowed to get up to now, my mother.
So what, because you're not allowed, you can't do it? Sheesh.
Since when, man?
Since when?
Mother?
Mother?
Yes, Ivadora.
Ivadora?
That's her actual name.
Let's see. Let's start with, how did you and Pa meet? Why not?
When you married Father, how long had you known each other?
Just a few days. I fell in love with him instantly. He was the wisest and most handsome elf that I had ever met.
And if you hadn't loved him, or if perhaps you hadn't even liked him?
Then I would have married him anyway. It is the duty of the princess to secure royal succession.
Whether she wants it or not?
You didn't want to go to school either. Today you can play music, paint, speak a dozen different languages, and have realized what a gift education is. Please, just trust me. Sometimes only parents know what's best.
Listen to your mumsy.
I know. I was just thinking that. Mother knows best. Do you really believe that this prince suits me, though?
Why do you want me to marry this particular prince?
Because I think that will be best for you.
And if I don't like him?
Tough.
Then you will learn to love him.
Why can't I fall in love first and then marry?
And what happens if you don't fall in love? You won't ever marry then? Don't be childish, Ivadora.
I've already secured the succession, by the way.
Speaking of, do I look fat?
Does this dress make me look fat?
Do you really think that I look fat?
You aren't really fat, my darling, but you aren't perfect either.
Do I have to be perfect?
No one is perfect, but that doesn't stop us striving for it. Once you are happy with yourself, then you become overindulgent. Dissatisfaction can take you far, my darling.
Yeah, never satisfied. That sounds miserable. You get to the end and you realize, so I never actually enjoyed anything.
How about the epidemic in Seastone?
Do you know what can be done to fight the epidemic in Seastone?
Done? Nothing, my darling. It's a matter for humans. We will only observe.
How hard would it be for us to actually help solve a problem for once, instead of waiting for it to solve itself?
If Alistair needs my advice, he can ask me, and up to now he has not done that.
But
I'm not going to interfere.
Alright, symbols.
Those symbols on the columns, what do they mean?
First your insights concerning your wedding, and now an interest in the spiritual. You do surprise me. The 3 symbols depict the 3 different forms that water takes. They are important in many rituals. Water that falls from the sky. Water that springs from the earth. And water that is bathed by moonlight.
Oh.
What is meant by different forms that water takes?
Wouldn't that be like steam, liquid, and solid? Not bathed in moonlight and falling from the sky.
But it sounds
What's all this
better.
different
It does
forms
sound a
of
lot
water
better.
all about then?
Not all water is the same. It changes. If it bubbles out of a spring, then it is spring water. Then it turns into stream water, perhaps into river water, and then sometimes later into sea water. The voice of water changes, its soul.
And if different forms of water are mixed together...
Then you can create water with powerful magical properties. But it's not as easy as you might imagine. Water is constantly changing its form. Rain is water from the sky, but as soon as it lands in a puddle, then it becomes common puddle water.
I would like a bit of the moon water.
That stuff in the moon well, that's water bathed by moonlight, isn't it?
Of course it is, my darling.
Could I take some of it?
It is holy water. We only use it for special occasions. What do you need it for?
I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty for that moon water.
It is for a ritual.
I'd like to carry out a ritual. I need some water that has been bathed by the moonlight for it.
Really? What sort of ritual?
It is a surprise? Mother?
Well, I want to, well, it's a surprise.
I don't like surprises, especially not when it concerns magic rituals. What sort of ritual are you planning?
I want to become one with the cosmos.
The first one.
Alright, just straight up tell her we want to cast a spell over the mirror.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, really...
What do you want to use the water for?
Oh, forget it.
But
Okay. Alright, let's try that again.
About the moon water. Could I have some?
What do you need it for?
guess we're gonna...
Okay, how about a potion?
I need it for a potion. It's one of the most important ingredients.
Really? What sort of potion?
Lots of money. A beauty potion, since she's obsessed with my fat.
Maybe that'll work.
Well, the moon water's a particularly pure and clean water. I thought that it could form the basis of a beauty potion.
It is true that this water is purported to have healing powers.
I didn't want to trouble you with this, but then I thought, if I'm meant to be looking my best for the prince, then such a potion wouldn't do any harm.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have a vessel? May the Moonwell water give you the help you need to become more beautiful, just as it has always helped me.
Great, thanks, Mom.
Thank you for being so easy to pull the wool over your eyes.
Bye!
Love you long time.
See you later, Mother.
Don't pull a face like a wilted willow, Ivo. Smile.
This is my happy face.
This is my happy face. I don't know what you mean, wilted willow? What?
Oh, what?
Can I close that, please? Thank you.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, so we can go back down. That's water number 2. Don't know where we're going to get water number 3.
So we need moon water, water from the sky, and water that bubbles from the earth.
So we got the water that bubbles from the earth from the thing. But I don't...
Did we?
Yeah, because that water that we collected from the fountain, or this?
Yeah.
This is coming up from the spring.
Oh, I thought that was the one from the sky because it's falling, but you're probably
I mean,
right.
maybe I'm...
No,
yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
So I thought maybe the spade, we need the spade to, like, dig up water somehow, but...
Oh, that could very well be.
I don't know, though. Anyway. Moonwell water.
Oops.
Yep.
Other button.
It's gotta be poured from this side.
Mm-hmm.
Are you... What?
What?
Right. Now water that has been
Finally.
bathed in moonshine. That must mean the water that's come from the moon well. Aha! That's got the second symbol to glow.
Right. Can we use the spade on that little... Is that a circle of dirt next to the plant? No. Okay. Just curious. What is this for? Look at the thing that we just poured the water into. Yeah, the mirror. That.
There are 3 symbols on the bottom of the bowl. They're the same ones as in the throne room. Water that has fallen from the sky, water that has spilled from the earth, and water bathed by moonshine.
Okay, I was hoping she would tell us which ones were actually lit up. But...
Yeah, that would be nice.
Should we try talking to Arbor?
See if he knows about rainwater.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I need a certain kind of water.
I need a special sort of water, Arbor. Can you help me?
A special sort of water? Now who's been dreaming that stuff up then?
Arbor, please help. I need water that spills out of the ground.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There, the waterfall. As much water as you want.
Oh, it's not that simple. That water's changed. I need water directly out of the earth.
Oh.
You elves always like to make things complicated, don't you? Mm-hmm. You got a container?
Ba-doop.
You elves.
There you go.
What did you...
Did you just pee
And
into
don't
it?
start telling me that this is some kind of snot water or the like. This be tip-top quality groundwater.
Should work.
What did I do?
Thank you.
I have no
I
idea.
have to get on.
I don't think I
work
want to
too
know.
hard.
I won't.
Snot water? What did he shoot it out his nose?
But he's not made of earth either.
No.
He's a tree.
I don't. That seems kind of fishy.
Alright, pour it in. It'll be perfect.
Whatever. It's top quality
Let's hope that Arbor's
groundwater.
donation of water that spills from the earth will work. It hasn't really spilled from the earth, but it is groundwater, and it's never seen the sun.
Sure.
Because no
Now all the
water
symbols
doesn't
are
come
gone.
from... Water in the
Hello?
ground doesn't
Are you
come from the
there?
sky.
I'm always there.
Oh.
My first magical incantation.
Yay! Did it. Actually, yeah, do that one.
Okay.
I cast a spell over you single-handedly with no help.
You had help, you just didn't realise it.
No, I did it by myself.
I'm the all-knowing seer. I'm telling you, you are wrong.
Are you really all-knowing?
Are you really all-knowing?
No, but it sounds better than I am the seer who saw more than any other being in the world and yet didn't see all.
Fair enough. And who exactly are you and where are you?
I did summon you, but I don't really know anything about you. Do you live in the water, or are you the water?
No, the water is just a reflective surface. I live on the other side of the mirrors. I see what happens in front of mirrors. To you, they are simple reflections. To me, they are the window through which I view your world.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, at this time, there's not that many that many mirrors. So of course he's maybe seen a lot, but he certainly has not seen everything.
Right. Are you also in my bedroom mirror?
So you live on the other side of all mirrors.
Are you master
Does
mirror?
that include the one in my bedroom?
Oh no.
I can look through any reflective surface. I see all.
You do close your eyes, when it's the decent thing to do, right?
I see all.
Yes, understood. But if someone's undressing in front of their mirror or doing embarrassing things that no one else should see, you do look away, right?
I can see into the furthest reaches of the world. I see the good and the bad, the beautiful and the abominable.
You saw me giving an imaginary harp concert in front of my mirror.
Amazing.
I count that amongst the abominable.
Rude. And Mother and others summon you to ask your advice?
And Mother and others summon you to ask your advice.
I wouldn't exactly describe it as asking. They know how to reach me via one of the mirrors. They want me to give them information, and if I don't answer, they just stand there and stare at me.
So you help them.
That is the question, is it not? Do I have an interest in supporting either one or the other side, or would I rather watch a catastrophe unfold?
Ah.
So you'd pour oil onto the fire just because you want to watch the flames?
I could, but mostly I restrict myself to watching. I love to see how things develop. I can't abide when things come to a standstill. That's when I'm always tempted to give someone a shove in the right direction.
Interesting.
All right. What do you know about the epidemic?
There's talk of an epidemic in Seastone which is spreading. Do you know anything about it?
It is not an epidemic.
Well, what is it then?
It's something that you'll get involved with.
Can you see into the future?
Stories repeat themselves. Other places, other participants, but the course remains the same. Good fights evil.
Okay.
All right. I'm pregnant. What do you know about it?
Why am I pregnant?
You are pregnant?
Should you not know that? You being the nearly all-knowing oracle.
I didn't see that. When did you get pregnant?
I didn't see that.
I'm asking you.
Stupid romance. A woodland glade, a bed in the cornfield, not a mirror in sight. Couldn't you and Nate have done that somewhere else?
Done what?
Oh, yes. Nothing at all, Princess.
Why does no one want to tell me about the sex? I'm 400 and something years old. Fine. Can you at least give me a password?
I need today's password for the Woodland Realm Border Watch. Do you know it?
Of course. Your mother told the commander of the guards when she was standing next to the mirror surface of the moon well.
Can I have it?
Absolutely. I want to see how this develops. And there are quite a few surprises awaiting you in Seastone.
Which, of course, you're not going to tell me about.
They wouldn't be surprises if I told you about them.
By any chance, is the password melon?
How do you know that?
Friend.
Stories repeat themselves. Do you not know that? Thanks for that unsettling conversation. I have to go.
Yes, you must. But we will see each other again soon.
You mean to say you will see me and follow my every move?
Yes, but I didn't mean that. You will seek me out before this story ends.
Oh, joy.
Really?
Yes, you will want to help a friend in need and won't know how to. That's when you will seek and find me.
Where will I find you?
In a flying town, in a house with no corners. Till then, Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm.
But, oh...
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a little glimpse into the future.
All right.
Now what?
I guess we go talk to Cheep.
Can you go?
He's
There
down
it
here.
is. Oh, what? Wait, no.
He's
Hut,
down.
hut.
Hut, 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 hut.
He's down there.
What's
Gotcha.
the English word for friend? Melon. I gotta watch Lord of the Rings again one of these days.
Hey, Cheep.
But I got it.
You got what?
But I've got the password. Oh, I need to get the gold. I keep forgetting. We need money. Okay,
I'll be back soon, Cheep.
so we need to make a rainbow. So we have our earrings. I feel like we can... How are we gonna do this? Alright, back out to the garden.
Where are we going to do this?
I feel like it's gonna be that.
That?
Like the water falling down.
Oh, I'm like, what are you thatting about?
The obvious that.
You think it's got to do with this?
Yeah. Do we still have our flower horn?
We do.
Scare the tree. Really?
No.
Why are you so happy, tree? Spade on the tree. No. Carpentry on the tree. Isn't this scary? Yes!
Read something to the happy willow about being chopped up and made into,
Furniture?
yes.
Alright, we got there, boys and girls.
I wonder if trees regard a carpenter as the bogeyman. It's not nice, but I'll have to find out.
It's not nice, but I do it anyway.
One can easily fell a tree with the help of an axe and wedges. In my experience, nothing beats a sharp saw guided by two men. Slish, slash! The teeth of the saw bite into the wood, and in a few minutes, even the largest tree tumbles to the ground. After this, the smaller branches and the bark are removed from the trunk using hatchets.
working.
Once the tree is sawn into several pieces, it's ready to be transported away. Wow. I feel a bit dirty. It'll be all right. You'll see.
It'll be alright.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, there it is. We didn't even have to do anything other than scare it.
How
Nice.
does the rainbow... Never mind.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Okay.
So that's what we need the spade for. No? What?
Okay, look. Oh, that's the end of the
That's
rainbow?
the spot? Okay. Not.
Okay,
but
yeah, I can see
guess
it, yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Man, this reminds me of the time that we had that incredible rainbow in our backyard.
Yeah.
Both ends were in our backyard.
We didn't even get
A
one
pot of gold.
gold.
And no
No.
grumpy leprechaun protecting it. What a stroke of luck.
Indeed. Alright.
That would be so nice. Those would be
Wouldn't it?
so handy.
Wouldn't it?
Like you just use a garden hose with a spray nozzle thing.
Yeah.
And you just make a thing like pot of gold. Excellent. All right.
Would you mind looking at the rainbow? If it's still lookable.
Hey, there's a rainbow. Since the willow's branches are hanging down for some inexplicable reason, the sun is able to shine directly onto the waterfall again and is now producing a pretty rainbow over the garden.
Okay.
It's not really how rainbows work. Like there has to be mist here for the.
It's a magical rainbow.
Maybe this whole area is misty from that
It could
waterfall.
be. It could be.
And
A pot of gold will be accepted anywhere as payment. It's a bit less than a pile of filthy lucre, but a bit more than a heap of dough.
Grand.
okay.
Alright, now to Cheep. Hey, Cheep.
Guess what?
Now we got everything.
Hey, Cheep.
I got the pot of gold.
Can you take it to the stud?
I have the pot of gold here. Go on, take it to the stud. Oh, I realise it's too heavy. I won an arm wrestling contest against an orc warrior in Seastone with the help of a strength elixir.
That's true.
Get something like that for you.
That sounds terrifying.
We need to. So, do we need to make a strength?
I'll be back soon, Cheep.
I assume so.
Book?
You wouldn't happen to have a recipe for strength elixir, would you?
I wish there was something to indicate that the book was wrong.
Okay.
But
no.
unfortunately, it's very sure, and I know it's right. I'm pregnant, and I don't know how, and I just know that I...
Is there another book we can? No, it's fishing.
Maybe it has something to do with this. Maybe we just rotate this, though.
Yeah.
It probably has something to do with that, though. Maybe it has something to do with their earrings? I don't know why. We still have this too.
Well, we just read it.
I'm just wondering, like, if the stuff's gonna disappear when we don't need it anymore, you know?
Yeah, doesn't.
Or do we-
Well, oh yeah. I
Do we
see
just
what
keep
you're saying.
carrying stuff around until we have no more room in our backpack?
Should we talk to Arbor? Not him, maybe Mom or Dad. Because I'm like, I don't know how to get a strength potion. I don't have ingredients to collect.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
Oh, well, I did put your spade over there.
I don't need your spade anymore. I've put it over there.
Ah, that's great. And you've dug a lovely hole, too, right in the middle of my lawn.
Ah, sorry about that.
Oh, what the heck. I'll plant it with something.
Thanks.
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
I won't.
Oh.
Okay,
I don't know what I could ask him right now.
alright, let's try Mom and Dad. Otherwise, I don't know what to say.
No. Come on, this way. Right this way. Try Dad first.
Sure.
Pa?
Yes, Poppet?
Ah, there we go. Hypothetically. You know.
Hypothetically, if Cheep had to transport something heavy through the air, how could I help him do it?
You could ask me to give him the necessary strength. Which you have just done, have you not?
Really?
Of course. But the effect would not last long enough to transport you to, let's say, Seastone.
He doesn't need to do that. It's just a short distance.
All right. Bring me some sunflower seeds.
We've got those.
I've got that.
But why do you need them? Just out of curiosity.
What exactly do you want to do with the sunflower seeds?
You'll see. It will make Cheep strong enough to carry even a heavy load for a short while.
Okay, here you go.
Alright. I mean, I assume he's gonna cast some kind of spell on them, and then Cheep
And
eats
then-
them.
okay. I just thought he was hungry and didn't want to get up to get sunflowers.
Maybe that's exactly what it is.
I have a few sunflower seeds. Here.
Good. Keep still.
Nom, 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 nom. Whoa. Okay. That's pretty cool. Whoa.
That's it.
Just give Cheep these seeds to eat shortly before he starts on his journey.
Thanks.
Thanks. Have you cast a magic spell?
Whatever you did to those sunflower seeds looked like magic to me.
Oh no, it was the opposite of magic. Nature, life, pure life.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
Listen to the wind in the willows and the mole and the toad. They know the answer.
Okay, bye, Dad.
That's great.
I've got quite a lot to think about.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
He wouldn't be strong enough to fly you to, say,
Seastone.
Seastone.
No.
No. He doesn't have to do that.
That'd be amazing, though, to watch him just, like, carry her away. Okay, Cheep. Here's some sunflower seeds, your favorite thing. Don't make this difficult.
Are we done? What did we not have to do anything with this? We're gonna
It's
come
not-
back?
It's not gonna be as easy as
It's
this.
not.
I just know it's not.
Hey, Cheep.
We haven't used the earrings yet. There's still stuff. I got some superfood.
Superfood. It's like kale and
It's like
avocado.
kale.
Father's changed the sunflower seeds.
Oh, he's very excited.
Well, can you feel anything?
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. Whoa.
now don't exaggerate.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Okay, here.
Don't waste it. Here.
Whoa!
Holy.
I hope it works. But what's he going to be like when he's super cheap? He's got enough of an exaggerated opinion of himself as it is.
Yeah.
All right.
And then?
Do we just go outside and wait?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Goodness.
Oh, that's overdoing it a bit.
All right, I guess we're going up. Oh, we can look at it.
It appears Cheep couldn't resist the temptation and has brought the hippogriff with him straight away.
Oh.
Man, that was fast.
Okay.
I thought you just wanted to deliver the pot of gold.
He's like
You deserve
flexing.
it.
Amazing. Can we talk? Oh, yeah, look at the box, I guess, first.
It's really in there, is it? Our hippogriff? Why did the stud put it in there? Couldn't they have just let it fly back with you? You mean it was in the box already? You didn't actually see it?
Oh, no.
no.
Cheep.
I'd love to have your trust. Oh well, at least it's pretty lively.
Oh, no. Let's talk to him first.
Any problems on the journey? Good. And the watch just let you pass? Yeah, they trust you.
All right, well.
What the heck have you got
and
us?
we can look at him.
I think Cheep might get used to having superpowers.
Yep. Okay. Well, this is gonna be bad.
Cheep blind purchased the hippogriff. His trust in the Aculeus stud is far greater than his mistrust of humankind's capacity to deceive. Relax, I'm on it.
Oh, it's so cute.
You've still got the receipt, haven't you, Cheep?
Well, hey, Cheep.
Cheep? Didn't the hippogriff in the magazine look a bit different to this? Bigger, a bit more griff, and a bit less hippo?
Oh, you can.
Is
Oh.
this the effect of the epidemic? Mother said it changed things.
Huh. It is pink. Let's.
I want to just look there.
Oh, it's the box.
Look at the box again.
The little chap has enough strength to demolish a heavy wooden box. That's a
true.
pretty good sign.
That's true. All right. Well.
Thought we were looking at it, but
Yeah.
all right.
You are strong enough, aren't you? You were able to demolish that box just now.
Oh.
Yep. Oh.
Can you carry me as far as Seastone? Right then.
Climb on.
The Archmage. Murdered? By Wilbur Weathervane?
What?
What?
There's something strange afoot, Cheep. Mark my words.
Wilbur, no.
I don't believe a word of it. Someone's responsible for this epidemic and someone wants to hurt our friends. Away to Seastone.
We're off.
Wow. The Great
Great
Escape.
Escape.
Nice.
Oh no, Wilbur.
Oh my goodness, what happened?
A few days earlier, there's my favorite little gnome.
My name is Weathervane, Professor Weathervane.
You want to teach us?
Well, yes. Why not?
You're a gnome. Gnomes can't do magic.
I
Excuse you?
can and have. During my mage training, yes?
My mother also says that you should not be a teacher. But I think you're great, Professor.
Oh, thank you.
Oh boy.
Say, Professor, what exactly is the magic constant?
Oh boy.
How long must Veritaserum mature? What can you tell us about ancient magic runes?
Be quiet and sit properly.
This is all you, man.
I can answer all of that later. Well, you seem to know a lot about magic.
You seem to really know a lot about magic.
More than you, anyway. Maybe we should switch places.
Goodness.
Maybe you should shut your... we never talked to teachers like that in my day.
Well, we do in mine. We'd like to
Dang.
have answers to our questions.
She reminds me of that girl from Cats Can't Dance.
Cats can't dance.
What's her name? I'm gonna look it up while you
All right.
pick options.
Be quiet and sit properly.
How about you sit down properly first?
Nope.
Nope. That's no, Professor. Or, more properly, yes, Professor.
Nope means yes, Professor. That's going to cause some misunderstandings. So, the magic constant? Veritaserum? Ancient magic runes? We want to learn something.
I can answer all of that later.
Yeah.
I will answer all your questions.
Oh, yes, it does
but
look like her.
Not
Oh
now.
my goodness.
It's time for History
Darla
of
Dimple.
Magic.
Yeah, Darla Dimple.
Then
from
I have a
Cats Don't
history
Dance.
question. As everyone knows, gnomes are completely incompetent when it comes to magic. To
Chuckle,
be
chuckle,
exact,
chuckle.
only one great gnome mage has appeared in the last 800 years. He defeated Gremar, the last of the great dragons. What was the name of that last great gnome mage?
Wilbur Weathervan.
It was called Don't Ask Me Stupid Questions.
He was called Sit Down at Your Desk Properly and Don't Ask Stupid Questions.
But don't they say there are no stupid questions, only stupid answers? And that there aren't supposed to be any bad students, only bad teachers?
Who is this kid?
I'll be right back.
I just need a drink of water. Frog in my throat.
Worst kid
Oh
ever.
man, Master Marcus warned me that the students would test me the first few hours, but this is a nightmare. I don't know all these things. I know nothing.
Aww.
Easy, boy, easy. Think, Wilbur, think.
Easy.
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot of things. Okay.
Alright.
First of all, look at the shoes.
What are
This has to be the
those?
oldest shoe I've ever seen. It's so old, it's even lost its ability to stink.
Wow.
Huh.
That's handy. Oh,
That's strange. There's paper in the bottom of the shoe. Oh, maybe the shoe has a hole and the paper is supposed to protect the wearer from getting wet feet. It's a sheet from a book. It's folded in the middle and printed on both sides. That equals 4 pages. It wasn't torn out. It looks more like the glue weakened and the sheet fell out. I'll just take it with me.
Okay.
A folded sheet from a book. A total of 4 pages were printed on it. I don't know what kind of book it is, but I should keep my eyes open for more pages.
Okay.
It can't be healthy in the long run for Fridolin to always eat parchment and old scrolls. Perhaps he'd like the pet food I bought.
Okay. Fridolin.
Master Marcus and the Archmage were so busy rebuilding the city that no one had the opportunity to teach me anything about teaching. This box was in a shop window down in the city. I thought it might be useful. After all, there are children with magic wands on it. But unfortunately, it just seems to be a bunch of those tricks. Like that old one with Mr. Wupperman, the top hat, and the rabbit.
Yes, good old Mr. Wupperman. Uh-oh.
Short white rope, a pair of dice, playing cards, and a guide on how to lead people up the garden path. That's just not right. Real magic or none at all.
That's just not right.
Nah, it's fine.
It looked like this before I ever moved in. Generations of teachers must have left their stuff here.
Goodness gracious.
I like it. The school has a history, and when I have time, I'll rummage through it. A few of the crates and boxes are labelled. Hands off. Property of the half-blood prince. Schrödinger. That box could hold a dead cat. Or not.
Or not. Could be one or the other, really.
That's not good. Magical contracts.
This is my contract, signed by the Archmage. I'm the first teacher in the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. At least the first since the school reappeared. At first I didn't want to accept. I know almost nothing about magic. But Master Alistair said there are very few mages left, and I had completed mage training faster than anyone else.
That's true.
I was the right person for the job. I wanted to help and learn more about magic, so I agreed. Hopefully that was the right decision. I wouldn't want to disappoint Master Alistair. Mages use balls like this to communicate over long distances.
Oh no.
Master Marcus explained it to me. He'll know how I can tame those unruly students.
Well, Master Marcus.
So, what was that number again? 64731?
Hello.
Ah! Oh, wrong number!
Wow.
Oh. Okay.
My wand. The King of Thieves got it for me during my mage training.
Oh
He
yeah.
and the other rats have been tirelessly helping to rebuild the city in recent months. They work closely with the Archmage, albeit mostly in secret.
I thought they left.
I guess they came back.
I still haven't figured out exactly how it works. Sometimes it performs the most amazing magic, sometimes it can't even perform the simplest of tasks. Archmage Alistair has promised to have a look at it sometime. Maybe it has a loose connection or something.
Maybe, possibly. Alright, we got our wand back. Aw,
My whole
the family photo.
stayed in the White Ridge Mountains. Why would they even want to come to Seastone? This isn't their world. Little Sydney can walk now and reach everything that's on the workbenches. That tripled her invention output.
Oh my goodness.
Meggie doesn't build battle robots anymore since the war is over. Now she's experimenting with computing machines. But Grandad said there's no future in it.
No future in computers.
Everyone
It
knows.
wasn't easy to tell them I'm not an engineer but a mage instead. Mum said she'd always suspected it.
Naturally.
These are the aviator goggles that my granddad gave me before my first trip to Seastone. Well, a pair of aviator goggles. The original pair was lost when Grandad fired me up to the cannon. That's when I found out Grandad has a whole box of these goggles.
Oh my goodness.
Every time he tries to persuade some idiot to do something stupid, he makes a rousing speech and then hands over his old aviator goggles.
Nice.
That's awesome.
The teddy is just, a keepsake and some moral support from home.
Aw.
Soft and cuddly moral support.
Aww.
The bed is pretty cozy. It's so cozy that Friedlin is curled up in it. But that's okay. Friends share. And he lets me sleep at the foot end.
Right.
Earlier, in a situation like this, I would have holed up in bed and hoped that everything would somehow take care of itself. But those days are gone. I'm a professor of magic, and I have to solve my own problems. The bed is pretty cozy, but that's okay. This is Friedlin, my rabbit sheep. I had to cast the transformation spell during my mage training.
Oh, right.
And this is the result.
So you kept that, huh?
I think we make a good team. A young mage and his rabbit sheep fighting side by side as a force for good. Unfortunately, Friedlin doesn't do much other than lay in bed and eat. I still have to convince him it's important.
Offer him some food.
Friedlin might prefer green grass or fresh carrots, but all I could find in the city was this pet food.
What do you think?
Okay, we'll do it like this. I'll give you some delicious pet food, and you give me my notebook back. Okay, buddy? All right, me first.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Now give me my notebook, please. Hey,
Oh.
I thought we had a deal.
No, I'm just gonna continue eating your book.
Well, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
What are you eating there? Hey, that's my notepad. I still need that notepad. It has Master Marcus's number.
What about the water bowl?
A bowl of fresh, cool water for my roommate. There's no way I'm taking the bowl with me. I mean, how am I supposed to put a bowl of water into my pocket without getting my robe soaking wet? It's not like I can just carry anything around.
Are you sure?
But I could use the bowl here in the room.
Yes. Oh.
Do you want some water, Friedlin? He seems to be hungry more than anything.
Okay.
The entire school building is a bit scary. No one knows exactly where it was the last 20 years. It disappeared overnight and then reappeared just as suddenly once the war ended. There's a lot of magic in these old walls. The stove is always on, for example, and even though I've never put any wood in it.
Interesting.
Hello?
A magical stove is a fine thing in winter, but in the summer, this small room could quickly become sweltering.
Well, hopefully it turns off in the... Feel the heat.
Ow! That stone is definitely more than just warm.
Huh. Okay. And we can look at the trumpet, apparently.
I'm trying to... Oh.
A beautiful golden-eared trumpet. One of my predecessors must have laid it up there. A very tall predecessor.
Alright.
Okay, so... can we put the food in the bowl? No. Oh, okay.
Sprinkle food on the bed.
Sure. Maybe he'll walk away.
Maybe I can lure Friedlin away from my notepad.
He says to his face. There you go, buddy.
That's it. That's all there is. Hey, Friedlin, look! Food! All you have to do is hop over here and get it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow! My rabbit sheep has superpowers. But now the food is gone and Friedlin is still hungry. Ah, no wonder I didn't do it right. It says, space-saving instant dry food. Soak in water before feeding. Ah, crap.
I did try to tell you, Wilbur. Oh no.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay,
Yeah, well, goodbye, Friedlin.
How about some water to wash the food down?
no.
No.
This is
That's what I
bad.
thought. Food was pretty dry, right?
Oh no. This poor sheep, rabbit sheep. Oh no.
See how well I take care of you? Then maybe we could talk about my notebook.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oops. I'll read the instructions next time, promise. Sorry.
Can I get my notebook now?
Roll him to the side. There you go. Aw. The indignity of it all.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Oh, sorry, Friedlin.
It says, Master Marcus, only in emergencies, 64179.
Okay.
This is definitely an emergency. I'm losing my students' respect before I even had it.
Well, can we look at Friedlin before we...
The way he looks at the moment, he could give Bertram the world's fattest hamster a run for his money. But he'll get back to normal. A short nap and he'll be right as rain.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Really go through all that food in such a short time?
A short nap.
Well, 6, 4, 1, 7, and 9.
No.
Hopefully this will work this time.
Yes? Hello?
Master Marcus!
Wilbur, what is it?
That, I gotta say, that is a really cool idea. Like, you've got this orb. It's not like a pad of numbers. You literally just put your fingers on in the number that you need.
Right. That was very cool.
That was very cool. I have a very irritating student. My students are always asking me questions. What do I do?
You have to help me, Master Marcus. The students, they're always asking me questions.
Of course, you're their teacher.
But I don't know the answers. I've only been a teacher for a few days and I'm all alone. And the school is eerie and there's no textbooks and no one wants to learn anything and...
Wilbur, no one expects you to be the perfect teacher right away. Wake your students' enthusiasm for magic. That would be a good start.
I like to really inspire my students, but how do I do it? Why do I have to teach here all alone? Where are all the other teachers? Apparently there's once a great dragon and a gnome.
I don't know.
Apparently there was a powerful gnome mage a long time ago. Did he kill any dragons?
According to legend, the last of the great dragons, Gremma, was defeated by a gnome.
That's the one I mean. What was that gnome's name?
No one knows. He arrived at a time of great need and saved the people of the Southlands by accomplishing the impossible. Then he disappeared without a trace.
Wow. But one of my students asked me for his name.
Then he probably wanted to lead you up the garden path. Some students want to find your weaknesses and see how far they can go. Don't take any guff.
No guff.
Why do I have to teach her all alone?
Why do I have to teach her all alone? Why aren't there any other teachers?
Many mages died during the war. There were only a few of us left. And most of those who survived are now pursuing more lucrative activities. Alchemy, ghost hunting, children's birthday parties.
But training new mages is important. If the rest are just out for the gold, then who will take care of the next generation?
You.
Being a teacher is an important and honorable task, Wilbur, even when others fail to appreciate that.
Okay. Why aren't you teaching?
If it's such an important task, why aren't you teaching at this school?
Politics. My brother is the Archmage, and he's in the middle of an election campaign. If he were to give his own brother a job, well, his opponents would just love that. But I'm not angry. I did my part. I trained mages when no one else would. And I found the most talented gnome mage the world has ever seen.
I'd like to inspire my students.
You said I should inspire my students, but how am I supposed to do that? I don't know anything about the history of magic.
Obviously not, otherwise you would know that you'll never attract anyone with that subject.
But it's in the curriculum.
Oh, bugger the curriculum. Do what you're good at. Cast spells. Fill them with wonder. Make them want to be able to do the same.
But I don't know how.
Wilbur, you conjured a sheep out of a hat, and you didn't know how to do that either. Go out there and knock them dead. Let the magic do the work. You may not know what you're doing, but you're doing it.
Oh boy.
Just do some magic.
Just do some magic.
Okay, I really do have a talent for magic, don't I?
Your brother called me a natural talent. I am really quite good at magic, right?
You did some incredible things during your training.
I just wish I could control the magic better. Sometimes it just bubbles out of me, and other times, nothing.
I think that will come with time. And if not, you will have to rely on your ingenuity.
Thanks for your help, Master Marcus. I'll get through the lesson one way or another, and now I'll get back in touch, okay?
Sorry, but no, Wilbur. You caught me packing. I'm off to spend 2 exciting weeks with a couple of friends.
What, you got on vacation? Well, now?
Maybe it's more than just a holiday. I sold the mage school, as you know. I want to start something new. Finally do what I really want to do. Role-playing games.
Role-playing games?
Live role-playing games. They start in a few days. We leave the normal world of magic, monsters, and dungeons behind and immerse ourselves in a fantasy world. I play a removals contractor who is caught in a traffic jam with his truck and must therefore spend a night in a motel. Can you imagine what adventures could be waiting there for me?
But I thought being a teacher was really important. And
That it is. Have fun.
Aunt Marcus. Hello.
That was really cool. Somebody said in chat today that they have actually played a Dungeons and Dragons game based in our real world.
Okay.
Said it was so boring. like our world is not designed for superheroes.
I don't know. Marvel and DC would have an issue with that.
That's true. Okay.
All right.
I think that's everything for here.
I think so.
Unless I can take this with.
Yeah.
Can I try?
You can try.
Probably just gonna.
Master Marcus told
nap.
me everything I need to know. Hold your head high, inspire your students, and don't let things get you down. I just wish I wasn't entirely on my own.
You got freedom, though.
Yeah.
Come on, Wilbur. You can do it. You can inspire your students.
Go, Wilbur.
Show them the magic swollen rabbit sheep.
That's better.
So what about the magic runes?
No one knows the name of the gnome that defeated Grandma. Nice try. Feet off the desk, or I'll make it bite them off.
Oh. It's got that swagger now.
Nice.
Enough with
Is this
history of
Fantasia
magic. Let's
music?
cast some spells. Fairy games doesn't sound bad, right?
Whoa.
Impossible!
Not bad, eh? Wow. That is magic. And here you can learn how to control it. That's it for today. Tomorrow we'll do something else.
Wow. That was amazing.
Oh my.
Oh.
What are you?
Mother. Did you just shoot
Sorry,
it?
honey. Get rid of that, will you? I need a word with Mr. Weathervane.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that hair.
Mr. Weathervane, nice to finally meet you in person.
You should have shot my fairies.
You shouldn't have just shot my fairy.
Do not underestimate me, Mr. Weathervane. I am very well aware that those are not fairies. Cobolus Vergastus, flying kobolds. Don't tell me you conjured them up yourself.
Yes, I did. All 5 of them.
Amazing! Powerful magic is needed to manifest living creatures. That is why most necromancers only reanimate skeletons. Dead matter can be much more easily controlled, as of course you know. Or should know.
Of course. And you are?
And you are?
How very precious.
Oh my gosh.
I rather thought it'd be wise to watch out for you, Mr. Weathervane.
Why watch out for me?
You only play the innocent little country yokel. I always knew that. Your patron, Archmage Alistair, will not win the election against me.
Wow.
Did you know that we're only 3 points behind him in the latest polls?
That's unfortunate.
No,
Very.
I wasn't aware of that.
I like your polka dot mink, by the way.
It's holding its own tail in its mouth.
It's alive, too.
It's alive?
Yeah, it wasn't holding it before. But it is now, so it's alive.
Oh, no. How may I help you?
How may I help you?
Help me? Ha! One of the Archmage's top men wants to help me. You know how the game is played, don't you, Weathervane?
What game?
Things are heating up. The House of Cards is starting to collapse. I know it, and Alistair knows it too. We both lie low, waiting for the other to make a mistake. And he has made the first.
You mean by getting murdered? Oh, this was a few days earlier.
Yeah, this is earlier. I don't need a house of cards.
I'd rather play solitaire. Or can I just watch?
Oh my god.
Huh, well said, Weathervane. This time, there can be no spectators. Everyone is either for us or against us. This time, it's about the future of this town and the entire country.
Wow. Are you maybe confusing me with another gnome?
For real.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
But you're pretending to be someone else. Just you wait till I'm leader of the Alliance. I know who my friends are and my enemies.
Am I a friend?
What mistake did Alistair make?
What mistake did the Archmage make?
He hired you.
Rude.
A gnome with a fake diploma issued by none other than the Archmage's brother Marcus.
I earned my diploma honestly. I have passed all 3 of the exams and...
Gnomes know nothing of magic. Everyone knows that. And you've never taught before.
But Archmage Alistair believes in me.
As the head mage, he appoints the professors. But I'm the merchant council leader and I assign the administrative posts. Headmaster Block will reveal your incompetence and the newspapers will report on the Archmage's dubious personnel policy before the election.
Oh boy, who is the school's new headmaster? I guess.
The new headmaster. Who is he?
Horatius Block. A good man. Very correct and very strict.
Grand.
If he can help this school return to its former glory, I look forward to working with him.
Former glory? This old ruin, it was already run down back in my day. And wherever it was for the last 20 years, it definitely looks like they didn't have any cleaners.
Archmage Alistair is a great man.
My friend, Archmage Alistair, is better suited to bring the city and the country back into shape than anyone else.
Oh, you believe that? He is a great mage. Anyone who doubts that is mad. And he was a great leader during the war, most of the time. But what we need now is someone who understands the economy.
And that's you?
I am a rich and successful
Oh.
merchant. I have rich and successful friends. Who could be better suited to making others rich and successful?
Alistair would step down for you if he believed that.
Oh, dang.
You know what? I actually believe you're right. Strange, isn't it? How little he worries about defending his power.
So I guess it's all been said, hasn't it?
Indeed. You're on a sinking ship, Withervane, but I could still be convinced to throw you a life preserver.
I trust the Archmage.
Then, Mr. Withervane, you shall perish with him. Here, elect Sybil Van Buren. She knows how to get it done. Come along, honey, we're leaving.
There aren't any of these in my book of fairy tales, Mama.
I know, honey. Who wants to look at something that ugly?
Can you turn him into a unicorn, or the Cheshire Cat, or the Frog Prince?
Sure. We'll do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, and in the next episode, we'll examine all of those things.
Grand. Well, I'm glad we caught up with Wilbur at least.
Yeah. Everybody's going to be very excited that we finally found
Yay.
Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Awesome.
Wilbur hype.
Thanks for joining us, guys.